What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And before I get started, I want to give a quick shout out to Marjorie Simmons, one of my best subscribers. She's always in the comments giving me updates, and this is one of the updates she gave me, that the New York Giants went out and acquired the undrafted rookie Tuzar Skipper, formerly of Toledo, and was picked up by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He got to waivers, and the Giants went out and claimed him. So thank you, Marjorie. I did a little research on this guy, and there's some encouraging things. A player with very high upside. He is 24 years old. He is undrafted, but certainly shows the ability to potentially be a solid pass rusher, maybe off the bench for the Giants as a rotational piece. And we all know, after our Week 1 performance, the amount of pressure we got on Dak Prescott, we could use as much help as we can get at that position and in the secondary. Of course, the Giants freed up some cap space last week when they went out and readjusted the contract for Nate Solder. They also freed up a roster spot by cutting Stupar. Some people were hoping, myself included, maybe they get a more veteran presence. Brandon Marshall was available, the middle linebacker. Instead, they decided to go with a guy with some high upside who's still young, and maybe could help fill a need for this New York Giants defense, that, of course, being Tuzar Skipper. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to jump into, first we're going to show you the tweet by Bobby Skinner, which, of course, Marjorie pointed me to. Bobby Skinner said the Giants claim rookie linebacker Tuzar Skipper out of Toledo, who played with the Steelers in preseason. Last year at Toledo, in 13 games, he had 60 tackles and 8.5 sacks. In 4 preseason games with the Steelers, he had 18 tackles and 5 sacks. Seems to have a good initial move and definitely worth a shot. So there you go. He's kind of a flyer guy with maybe some upside there that the Giants took a shot on. And then I went and I looked at some of the news, the notes rather, on his strengths and weaknesses coming into the pros. He has good hand placement to chest of blocker, heavy hands to stun linemen, ability to move blocker with power to reset the line of scrimmage, good long arm and bull rushes, place under control as backside run defender. The bad, generally adequate quickness at the snap, misses with his hands, chop swipes in pass rush too often, doesn't win with speed while pass rushing, needs to disengage sooner to make more plays in the run game. There's stiffness to his game, not a lot of flexibility. So that's the good and the bad to Tuzar Skipper. Seems as if he's not the most quickest, the most athletic guy in the world, but a guy that's extremely strong, and maybe could add some strength to this pass rush, and we could use as much help as we can get. So welcome aboard, Skipper. Hopefully you got something to prove. Hopefully you could crack this roster and maybe make an impact for the New York Giants. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.